Hello, all you big cat rescuers out there. It's Carol at Big Cat Rescue, and I'm going out to check on the cats. I know a lot of you, got hair in my eyes, a lot of you were really worried about Mickey. He had a seizure yesterday. We have some wonderful people on Explore who have been keeping a very close eye on him, and he had nothing else happened after the seizure. And some people were asking if there is a number they should call if they see a seizure, and there really isn't anything that we can do during a seizure or immediately thereafter. All we need is for you to email us, and you guys who are doing this know our email addresses. Just email us so that we know to go back and look on the cameras, because we have cameras on them that are recording the history of what's happening there, and that gives the vet the ability to then see what was leading up to the seizure, how long it lasted, what it looked like. And I was able to give that to both of the vets yesterday because somebody contacted me right after it happened, and so I was able to find it on the timeline, because you can imagine going through 24 hours of a cat sleeping. It's pretty boring stuff. Another cat everybody's worried about is Cheetaro the Leopard, and he has really bad kidney values, but Gail and Kathryn have been giving him sub-Q fluids every day in the cat hospital, and every day he's doing a little bit better, and he's eating, and I was just watching him on the Nest Cam, and he was just having a blast tearing up Enrichment, so he's doing quite well. We're probably going to put him in Sassy Cougar's cage. She's over in Funcation right now, and we'll let him stay over there until we're sure that he's not going to fall off his platform or do anything that's going to harm him. Let's see, who else? Smalls had a raw looking toe, and so the vet came out and checked on her this morning, and he put her on some antibiotics. I don't know what she did to herself, but at any rate, it was minor, and he didn't see any reason to sedate her just over that, so he'll just make sure it doesn't get infected by giving her some antibiotics. And Hoover had a report of a dime-sized spot on his manly parts, and so I never did get a good look at it. He just won't show me that, but it wasn't anything major. I'm just going to go out and see if I can get a look at him today, and then I'm driving around looking for whoever is doing the evening meds and snacks. Let me turn this around so you guys can see some cats, because I finally see one. Oh, you know what? Have you guys seen the Andy t-shirt? It's Andy Tiger, and it's got his own paw print right there. It's over at catrescue.biz, and on our, if you go to catrescue.org/bracelet, isn't that beautiful? Those are the tiger eyes bracelets that we're selling there. The tiger in the flowers. Do I see a tiger in the flowers? Oh, I do. Oh, that's Hoover. Hoover! Hey, see your back end, buddy. Put my kickstand down. Yeah? Are you flirting with Jasmine? She's so pretty. Pardon me for zooming in, but this camera can see back there better than I can. Apologize to all of you who are getting a face full of tiger behind. I'm not seeing any raw spots, son. Maybe it was just a wet spot that he was licking. Yeah, now you're up flirting with him. I see you. Is she so pretty? She's so pretty. I just love her. Megan, I do too, and I really like the fact that I don't get those farmer tans by wearing short sleeves. Everything else in my closet is short sleeve, but these sleeveless ones I really like. Alright, let's see if we can find somebody interesting out here. Yeah, Terry, I'm riding a bike. because as soon as I get done here, I'm going home, and it's threatening rain. It's threatening a lot worse than that. So I wanted to be all the way up at the front end of the property so that I could haul tail out of here as soon as we're done. Oh my goodness, look at this, look at this, look at this. Doesn't take much to make me happy. So my father, for many, many years, had, I don't even know, 4 or 5 of those little giant pumps that would operate the pools for the tigers. There's 6 cages along here, and there's 2 over there, and I think there's like 8 in the back. And they all had these little pumps that would bring the water up out of the lake into the pool, and then it spills back down the spillway so that it's always nice and fresh for the cats. Problem was, those little pumps got full of crud all the time, and they were always burning up, and it was just a huge nightmare. So Chuck, my brother, put in this great big pump right here on the side of the lake to bring, if you can see that brown pipe out there, and then that green thing in the lake that's holding the thing up from the bottom so it doesn't get all full of crud. And that's what brings the water up now. But the sound of that pump was just horrible. I couldn't stand it. So I asked the Hollies, Jen and Darren Holly, if they would build a cover for it and make the noise go away from the tour path, which they did. And they did a very nice job at that. Google My Business started a new thing. I just heard about it yesterday. I don't know how long it's been new. But you can post, you know, like if you search Big Cat Rescue, the first thing that comes up there on the right hand side is something that Google makes. And I hate that they do that instead of our own listing. Hey, Marianne. Because they use, for some reason, they use reviews from Frommer's. And the Frommer's information has been wrong since like 1998. And so people still call us all the time saying, I saw on Google that you guys allow people to come and sleep in the cabins and pet cubs. And I'm like, no, no, we do not. But those old Frommer's listings still have that kind of stupid stuff, and that's where Google gets its information. So anyway, one of the nice things that Google just did is they allowed the brand owner to actually post kind of like a blog post that says, here's what's happening at the sanctuary today. So it was the first time that I had advertised today at the sanctuary. We're going to go live at 5:30. So that's why we're live at 5:30. Usually I try to make sure there's something happening before I go live, and I'm not seeing anybody feeding cats. Oh, I see a little bobcat running. Who is that? Is that Dryden or Kelowna? I'm betting it was Kelowna because she got into the den before I could even see her. I apologize for this long ride around the sanctuary. Hello from Australia. Hey, Jinx. The sanctuary has changed a lot since 2005. I don't think you would even recognize it. We've gone from 40 acres to 67 acres in that time, but the biggest change is so much larger enclosures for the cats. Hi, Reise. Reise. You're not sure about the bike? Is the bike scary? Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. Hi. Oh, everybody loves you. Everybody loves a good girl. Looks like some interns are doing something interesting. Can I follow you guys? You're the most interesting thing I've seen out here.
That's very flattering, Karen.
For game 2. We've yet to figure out what Cyrus likes, if anything.
He likes kissing. Tell you that.
You're chaos too, right?
Yes.
Buddy. He does bad at it when you throw it in.
Mine from Keeper is...
You didn't like it? It's not fun? Everybody else thinks it's fun.
Are you on Facebook Live?
I am.
Hi, Facebook
So are
Live.
you.
So tell everybody your name.
I'm Elena.
I'm Jigger, or Jig for short.
I'm Meg.
And what are you guys doing?
Handing out enrichment. Well, we are getting sign-offs for observing Meg.
And this is what we're doing. I'm logging. And these are the new Caracals, so since they didn't have a name, I had to write it down. And we put down PT, because that's what they got, a perfume tube. And now we're just waiting on his reaction. I'm assuming that's a 1. Yes.
Not interested. That's in the negatives. That's in the negatives.
If he throws it back at you, it's a negative.
Very true. I'm gonna see if maybe Chaos will be tempted by something.
You don't want her to show you up.
Oh, DT.
He's like, I've been waiting here patiently for
Oh. Baby.
Is that a perfume tube?
Calories?
This
Yes,
is
it is.
Diablo.
Calories? Not
you. Lisa
fan.
3.
Not a fan.
Petey's not out all the time, so I usually try to make sure that he gets something he likes. Because people don't come around all the time. Maybe on a bag.
That's a 1.
Not interested. It's hard to get. It's alright. Hard to get.
I bet you'll play with it when we leave. I bet you will.
Oh, that was a great throw. Oh. It's at least a 3 right there. That is at least a 3. It's at least a 3. She's like, who's coming up beside me? Who is that? She sniffed it though.
Are you sniffing it?
Give an extra to JoJo. Yeah. You can get JoJo a double. JoJo already got something, but he's spoiled. Why wouldn't you spoil it?
Really sad if it was on the sheet. If they wanted to.
I'm just hoping against hope that someday JoJo will not kiss me. Good luck with that. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Very talkative today.
He was talkative last week. I thought it was one of the new guys talking to each other. Came over was JoJo.
Really talkative.
It's like, what is that, peasant? What did you do? Don't get a 1. Definitely 4.
I don't know if that's like the right thing to do.
Well, they can tear it apart, they just can't swallow it.
Cheetaro Leopard was having a blast with whatever was given to him in the cat hospital. He was just ripping and throwing pieces everywhere, and there was hay flying.
It's like,
Wouldn't it be
so
better if
good.
you smelled it instead of putting it in your mouth?
You know, he's usually a bad guy, so I'm a bit surprised that he's living a tube this much, but very close.
I like the way it smells.
Yeah. No idea what it is, but it's nice. We had a donor recently bring in a whole big bottle of Obsession.
Oh wow, that
Cats are
stuff's
gonna-
not cheap.
Cats are gonna love it.
They were asking if you know what's on the one he got.
Oh, did you guys make it?
No, it was already made when I went to get the stuff again.
We have to
The
do the sniff
pre-made
test.
stuff.
Yeah.
The pre-made stuff is hard to tell because sometimes it sits in that container with other pre-made stuff, so you end up with a big mix of a lot of different spices and perfumes. So sometimes it's not really one thing; it may be like a dozen things.
Now it's in your mouth.
It smells good.
Not pleasant. Better in your
Maybe
nose.
it tastes great.
They're
No,
gonna get this off.
maybe not.
Christina said she just sent a big bottle of Obsession.
Ah, nice.
Oh wow, thank you, Christina.
Yeah. Cats love it. We'll be very happy.
So pretty.
Yeah. I think it was the Betsy Johnson the other day. Cully, usually not that fussed about enrichment, but I think it was the Betsy Johnson on a tube that she actually tore it up. It's the first time that I've ever seen.
Wow.
One of
Very
those
happy
big
about it.
tubes.
Yeah. Very happy about
Have
it.
you ever seen Duchess? I'm sure you have, with cinnamon or pumpkin.
No.
Oh my gosh. So when she was back out where the Texas Tigers are now, we laughed in quite a few times and gave her like cinnamon or pumpkin spice, kind of just threw it in. Crazy. She went crazy. She would lick it. She'd roll in it. Oh my gosh, she was the cutest thing ever.
It's definitely a cinnamon girl.
Yes.
So Saber. The other day
Really?
he had a bunch of cinnamon, and by the time my tour came around, his whole face was orange.
She has orange all over her belly, all over her mouth.
Should give it to Sapphire. You're an orange tiger now.
You're an orange tiger. White tiger? I don't think so. Not white tiger.
She was so muddy yesterday after playing in her pool and then going around in the dirt that she didn't look.
She was also mighty today.
She did not like Kali. Whenever Kali would get up, she would go crazy.
She gets, yeah, very interested in Cully for sure. Which is funny because Cully's not concerned
At all. How would they move cats in and out of vacation? She just lays there like,
Mhm.
all right.
Hoover is watching Jazzy today, and she got down off
Still.
the platform. Yeah, but she stalked him through the den and then jumped out and went up the side. It's kind of scared the crap out of him because I don't think he was expecting it. But they're having a good amount of fun today. Oh, happy cat. My card. All right, that's all we have to give.
That's all, folks.
Thank you for joining us on this journey.
Thank you. You look very thankful. Yeah, you look totally blissed out. Is valerian and silvervine the same stuff? Ooh, thank you for the sardines. Thank you, Megan.
Should have saved her.
Were you hoping for one? I'm so sorry. I know. We have to catch you on the next round. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what a big yawn. That was such a big yawn. I love how chatty she is too. Such a talkative tiger. If you guys don't subscribe to our updates, you might want to do it because tomorrow I think there's going to be another letter to the editor that's pretty funny. I got to see a preview of it today. Oh, kittens! Some pretty ominous looking clouds out there. Feel that cool wind that just smells like rain. I was looking to see if maybe Seth was out where we could see him, but he is not. See if he's up front. Gift shop expansion program is working pretty well. Got all of the, well, not all, but most of the handrails up. I think tomorrow they can probably finish that, and then they'll be doing like that where it has a deck all the way around it that'll be caged in, so that people, when they're waiting for their tour, can actually look out over the lake and see a couple of the cats without being able to get to them, because the people will be in a cage instead of the cats. Well, the cats will be in a cage too, but so will the people. Just not the same cage. Well, Seth's not up here either. I see Cheetaro's doors open. We can check in on him. Cheetaro, what you doing? Are you getting scratches? I saw him on the Nest Cam a few minutes ago, just having a blast with something.
I left peeper stuff in here for him to play with, so.
Was that fun?
He's like, yeah, it's alright. I think he's ready to go out.
Sorry, buddy.
Ready to go out. You ready?
When is Beth allowing that?
We're thinking tomorrow.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, Justin came by today and said he looked good. I think the only thing we're concerned with right now is he doesn't really have a geriatric side to his cage, because he has climbing stuff in both sides of his cage, so.
Gail or somebody was texting me saying they thought maybe Seth